Our history dates back to the colonial period of Mexico, specifically to the year 1577, when a Spanish captain named Alberto del Canto and an officer known as Diego de Montemayor established a new territory north of what was then known as Nueva España. This territory was initially called Villa de Santiago de Saltillo, and later they discovered the Valle de Extremadura. It was in this valley where they found some springs, which facilitated their settlement, and they named it Santa Lucia. However, people's stay in this place was brief, as in 1578 the Real Audiencia de Guadalajara ordered the arrest of Del Canto. Several years passed until a man named Luis Carvajal took charge of repopulating the area, renaming it Villa de San Luis, Rey de Francia. However, factors such as slavery, native discontent, and violence led to the abandonment of the area again in 1587. It was not until September 20, 1596, that Diego de Montemayor returned to this territory and found it for the last time under the name of Nuestra Señora de Monterrey, in honor of Gaspar de Zúñiga y Acevedo, Conde of Monterrey and Virrey of Nueva España. Since then, Monterrey has become a metropolitan city in constant growth and development. Following the virtual tour through the history of our beautiful city of Monterrey and the key figures in its development, we arrive at the Explanada de los Héroes, located in front of the impressive government palace in the heart of the historic center. This space pays tribute to crucial figures in our history such as Hidalgo, Juárez, Morelos, and Escobedo. Additionally, beneath this place lies the remains of José Silvestre Aramberri, Francisco Naranjo, Bernardo Reyes, José María Mier, Juan Suazua, Antonio Villarreal, and Pablo González Garza, all of them closely linked to our past, but let's delve deeper into their stories. Let's start by talking about Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla, a prominent priest in the history of our country. He was the initiator of the movement for independence from Spain, which is why he is known as the Padre de la Patria. In the year 1810, he led an insurgent uprising that triggered the struggle for Mexico's independence. His leadership and courage inspired many to join this cause, which ultimately led to Mexican independence. On the other hand, Benito Juárez left an indelible mark on history by becoming the first president of indigenous origin. He is recognized for being the architect of the Mexican national state and for defending the Constitution of 1957. José María Morelos y Pavón also played a crucial role in the consolidation of our nation. After the death of Miguel Hidalgo, he assumed leadership in the struggle for independence as his successor. His military and political leadership promoted principles of equality among the ancient castes, established the Catholic region as officially in Mexican territory, and created a division of powers. And last but not least, let's talk about Mariano Escobedo, a man dedicated to both the military and politics. He participated in events such as the U.S. intervention, the Revolución de Ayutla, the War of Reform, and the French intervention. Lastly, let's talk about the Fuente de Neptuno. Created in 1984, Fuente de Neptuno, also known as Fuente de la Vida, was designed and created by the artist Luis Sanguino. This fountain can be found in the Macro Plaza in Monterrey. This fountain is considered to be a monument to the Roman god of the seas. As I previously mentioned, the fountain features Neptune, the Roman god of the seas, who is on a chariot guided by mythological seahorses. Surrounding the fountain are additional sculptures, including a child holding a fish and another child with a horn of abundance, symbolizing the abundance of fish and water brought to Monterrey and the state through the Cerro Prieto Dam. Another sculpture portrays a woman riding a lion while carrying another horn of abundance, representing the state of Nuevo León. In the surroundings, various statues of joyful figures celebrate the richness of crops and the water from the Cerro Prieto Dam. The area around the Neptune fountain has a garden with benches and various paths. At the beginning, people weren't happy with the image depicted on the monument, since they would rather have a monument of Tlaloc, the Aztecan god of water and rain. Nevertheless, the people have come to love the monument, and it has become one of the most representative symbols of Monterrey.